what's going on? Welcome to the Fans of Wrestling Show. I'm your host, Paulie Price, and today we're going to be talking about NXT TAKEOVER Portland. For me, this was an amazing show, and I'm going to break it down for you right now. So we're going to start with the first match, and that was the North American Champion Keith Lee versus Dominic Kovac. For me, that match was really amazing. Great way to start the show. I really liked how those two guys have a long history wrestling there at NXT. The matches that they put on are phenomenal. I was really excited that we saw a lot of new things that we haven't seen with them before, and they told a different story in the ring. So I really liked that, and for me, I thought that match was outstanding, and I give it a 5 out of 5. We saw Keith Lee come out with the win to retain his North American Championship. So congratulations to Keith Lee on that. And the next match was Teigen Knox versus Dakota. Now this is a rivalry that's been spilling over since War Games. I thought this was a really great match. It was a street fight. These two women did everything possible to win. But listen, we saw another interference happen in this show. Menendez, I believe it was. And, we're going to find out what's going on next week on Wednesday, I guess, with that. But Dakota Kai getting the win because of that distraction. I give this match a 5 out of 5. Those women did everything with using every weapon possible, every trick in the book. And I really love that match. I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5. Third match of the night was Johnny Gargano versus Finn Balor. Now, this was a match I was really intrigued to see. We saw a lot happen in this match. Finn Balor and Johnny Gargano just gave everything. And I just loved everything that happened, the drama, the story. There's so much more to tell. But listen, Finn Balor gets the win there for me. And another outstanding match for NXT TAKEOVER Portland. I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5. Great job. Again, Finn Balor gets the win over Johnny Gargano and seals the deal for his future in NXT. So what does that mean? Is he the next guy to face Adam Cole? I don't know. We're going to find out what happens to Adam Cole later on in this show. And the next match was one of my favorite matches that I was waiting for. It was Rhea Ripley, the NXT champion, versus Bianca Belair. I really like Bianca Belair. I think that she's an amazing talent. She's super athletic and she's great on the mic. And Rhea Ripley's wrestling style and look and overall feel is just phenomenal. And this match was just that. They did everything possible to put on a great show, and they did just that. I have to say, Bianca Belair is a super great talent. There were moments in that match where I really thought she was going to win that title, and we were going to have a new women's champion, but we didn't. We saw Rhea Ripley pull off a riptie and put away Bianca Belair. I was a little shocked. I was kind of hoping that maybe we would see maybe a kick out on that first one, but listen, those women were going to war. They put on a great performance, like I said. For me, I'm going to give this match a 5 out of 5. I thought they did an amazing job. Rhea Ripley gets the win, retains her title, and then she's attacked from behind by Charlotte, who answers her and says, yeah, I'll meet you at WrestleMania. So what are we going to see? Are we going to see Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte? Or is Bianca Belair going to keep talking game and try to get in that match at WrestleMania? And who knows? We might even get a triple threat match at WrestleMania with those three. So that would be really cool too, and that's good money. So for me, that was a great match. And like I said, 5 out of 5. All right, now we're going to move over to the tag division. And that was the Undisputed Era. Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly versus the Broserweights, Pete Dunne and Matt Riddle, the winners of the Dusty Classic. So this was a great story to this pay-per-view. Getting to see someone who won a championship tournament to earn that spot for the number one contender. And they did just that. This match was definitely by far one of my favorite matches and outcomes because we got to see the Broserweights be the new NXT champion. So I was super happy for them. I can't wait to see what their future holds. I do like when teams who don't really work together or like were single competitors and came together, they actually become tag champions. Kind of makes sense because, both people can be champions on their own. So why not, if they're together, you team up, it could be a dangerous force. The Undisputed Era did a great job retaining those titles over time and giving it the credibility that it has. And when they won a TakeOver Portland, it just made that win that much better to see Pete Dunne and Matt Riddle become the new NXT Tag Champions. So for me, I'm going to give this match a 5 out of 5. Outstanding. This show was so great. Good storytelling. I was unable to do the show last Wednesday. I had an issue with my camera, so I gave the show a 5 out of 5 anyway. So being that, it was a good take-home show to this show. And yeah, I really thought they did a great job. And for the main event, we saw probably by far my favorite match in a while at a takeover, because these two gentlemen, man, they put on such a show that I was standing up. And that was Adam Cole, the NXT champion, and Tommaso Ciampa. Just an outstanding job. These guys put their lives on the line to entertain us, and it was amazing. I can't say any more than that. I was speechless when I saw this match. There were so many near falls. How many times we saw signature moves and finishers where they were kicking out. The level of intensity, these guys were spent the whole fight. They barely could stand, and it just told a remarkable story. And then what I liked, it was even funny, I said to myself when I was watching the match, I said, wow, man, this match is great, no interferences. And of course, I mean, it was about a 30-minute match almost. About 25 minutes in, we see the Undisputed Era come out. Now, I was kind of expecting that, but I liked how they did tell the story. They were outside on the ringside for quite some time. Ciampa had this whole match from the get-go. But it was that one move that we saw Adam Cole give a German suplex to Tommaso Ciampa on that announce table with everything still on it, right on his surgically repaired neck. I thought that was so great because it told so much of a different story now, where he had to brace that neck and his arm, you know, that whole entails everything. That just changed the whole aspect of the match, and it really told another story in itself. And I thought that was great. I loved how they added that effect in. Then the Undisputed Era came in towards the end of the match. And, you know, we saw something that I wasn't expecting. We saw Johnny Gargano actually comes in the ring after the Undisputed Era got involved, and he was just about to come to the ring and give him and grab the belt to give it to Tommaso, but he holds the belt and pulls it back. And Tommaso was like, you know, what's going on? He was actually in despair, like he had no clue. And then Johnny Gargano hits him with the title, which was shocking. And after everything that he endured in that match to be hit with that title, you know what that means. You know, he was on the floor. Adam Cole put him away, was able to get the 3 count and retain his NXT title. What I really want to know now is what's going to happen with Tommaso Ciampa and Gargano. And is Gargano going to join the Undisputed Era? I mean, that would be really interesting now. He lost to Finn Balor. This kind of makes sense. He's frustrated. You know, that was a big match. He lost to Finn Balor. He was holding that NXT flag and he lost. So now he's got to find another way, and this could be the way. Hey, look, he could join Undisputed Era, and now that could be another number to that faction to make it that much stronger. Yes, they lost a lot of gold. Adam Cole still has 1 gold left for them, but listen, it was a great show. They did a great job. Now let's break down the whole show with the ref rating, the match card rating, production value, and the overall show rating. For me, the referee rating, outstanding. Great job, 5 out of 5. They told an amazing story. Those referees are the reasons why those matches are so prestigious, and it gives it so much value. So great job on the referees. We got to always give them credit. For the match card rating, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5. I liked how they started with the North American Championship. Good match to start the show with. Then we had the Teigen Knox and Dakota Kai. And then we had the Finn Balor, and then we had another female match, then the tag. So it was good. They really lined it up. Great job. 5 out of 5 for them on that. I really thought that was awesome. Production value, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5. I wish I could give it a 6, because the commentary team on this was ridiculous. Mauro, Nigel, Beth. I mean, if it wasn't for them and their excitement, that show probably wouldn't have been as great as it was. I mean, although the Portland crowd was great. I mean, seeing that they're always at Full Sail, we always know what to expect, but great job on everything on that. I can't stress that anymore, how great that was. So 5 out of 5 for production value. And the overall show rating, you obviously know it's going to be 5 out of 5. Outstanding show. Probably by far one of the best TakeOver shows in a very long time. And, you know, I'm super stoked to see what we're going to see on Wednesday, especially with Charlotte. Is Charlotte going to show up? Or are we going to get some Rhea Ripley on SmackDown. I'm pretty eager to see what's going to happen here. So, all right, thanks a lot for watching. I'm going to be posting a video tomorrow for Monday Night Raw. But if you have any issues with my ratings or reviews, I really don't care. Because at the end of the day, what do I know? I'm just a fan.